Oh, this would have been the reason I put down the game if it wasn't for nightmares.
And you know the worst part about it?
Huh.
Well, I'll explain. That's how I repeat this.
Yeah,
This
you
is the
explain.
absolute worst of the.
And this only gets harder from here on in. If you
I was
think
just
this
gonna
is
say.
hard,
How many do you have to get down there? Or all of them?
The thing that sucks is that this will not be the last time we play this game.
How many do you have to
oh,
get?
heck no.
Oh, you have to get the number it tells you. One
Yep.
more.
No, two, one more.
Now one more. Finally!
Jeez, that's...
Don't get too comfortable, boys, because this will not be the last time you ever see that game.
Ugh.
Alright, just one last thing left to do with Diddy Kong.
Well, now that travesty is over, back to my talk about weapons drawn. So, like I said, that minigame is basically Drawful combined with Among Us, but he's both a crewmate and an imposter at the same time.
That sounds really annoying and hard.
And hoo boy, it could be crazy just hiding that letter you're given into whatever drawing you're supposed to make. Because it's not just about drawing what the game tells you, it's about hiding the letter you're given in the drawing.
Oh.
And you can get really creative with it. But the main thing is that you're always given a specific letter in both of the drawings you're supposed to make. And that's how people are supposed to be able to trace it back to you and find out if you're the one who murdered Henry Stickmin or Ellie Rose or whoever the other people's accomplices were named.
Hmm.
Wait, Henry Stickmin?
You can name your accomplice whatever you want, and I happen to name Henry Stickmin.
Oh.
Okay.
This was during a round I did earlier today. Or earlier yesterday by your times.
Oh, okay. Anyways, before we do anything, let's look at Tiny Kong's new ability. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh. So the next game is The Wheel of Enormous Proportions. A freaking mouthful of a name, I'm sure. But I'll continue about that after you finish with this.
Behold, ponytail twirl, round and roundus. Go ahead, Grant.
Oh. And time to do something with those silly hairs of yours. And kind of use it to extend your feeble jumping skills. Press A and to jump and then press and hold A. Again, when you go in there, go on. Give it a twirl.
Yeah.
You little brat.
So now you have hovering.
Here's
Yeah.
Now I have Dixie Kong powers again.
Hey!
Oh my god, I'm getting distracted by it. I'm sorry, I'm playing this game on the phone and I'm actually getting distracted by it. The cookie run thing.
You're
Play Cookie Run. Oh shit.
I'm kind of getting distracted by it. I mean, I'm still watching you. I'm just like...
right.
That's good, yeah.
So,
I think if you
to
look
describe the Wheel of Enormous Proportions, take You Don't Know Jack and combine it with something like, I don't know, Wheel of Fortune.
Huh.
You basically
Really?
answer questions to get more slices to put on the wheel, and when you spin the wheel, well, after the trivia, when it lands on a slice with your color on it, you get points.
Oh.
but so does everybody else who put their color on the slice as well. You're trying to get as many points as you can so that you can spin the winner's wheel and possibly win. There's always a hint of luck when spinning the wheel. All for the sake of answering the burning question that you stated at the start of the game.
That being.
That question can be whatever you type.
Oh. What else?
Just the wheel.
There's that drawful game.
Drawful animate.
Yes.
Oh, let's keep this off for now.
It's pretty much just like the previous two drawfuls, except now you have flipbook abilities. Not really much has changed, but not really much needs to. They just added the ability to animate.
Is Fibbage in this one or no?
What now?
Is Fibbage in this one?
No.
Ah, that's a shame.
But Drawful does have a friend mode in this one,
What's
which is
that?
basically Fibbage Enough About You, but Drawful edition.
Huh.
Because Drawful is basically Fibbage combined with Pictionary.
That's cool. I believe we played that before, no?
Drawful?
Yes.
I think we have. I remember Drawful 2 was free for most Steam users at one point.
Yeah, I got that actually.
I still think my favorite game that we played so far was I forget what it was called. It was where you get to write your own speeches.
Talking Points.
That's the one.
Yeah, that one's funny.
That was a pretty good one. I did not expect it to be as good as it was.
Me neither.
The one I was
Cause
the
like, you know how there's a lot of people have like
Everybody has their own fear of public speaking.
yeah, and this just wins so much fun.
I was originally thinking that was going to be my least favorite, but apparently that turned out to be the devil's in the details, despite that being one of my favorite concepts.
Yeah.
that one was kind of.
Everyone loved the Devilmon, but the game itself.
Oh yeah,
just-
Devilmon was good.
But yeah, the game itself is a bit flawed, but if you get the right group together, you can really kick ass in that game.
Yeah, I bet.
Because yeah, like a friend group that I play with on Sundays, yeah, we have some pretty good synergy in that game. Trying to shoot some golden bananas. And then there's one more game I haven't talked about. The one I said, if I could only choose one, I choose it. Job Job. So, this game is pretty fun. At the very start of the game, the host basically tells you that they're trying to interview everybody at once by making them write down icebreaker questions and shuffling the responses between players. Then you use the shuffled words to answer interview questions. And it's as crazy as it sounds. You can pull any word from the question, the different icebreakers, anywhere on the screen. You can pull a word and use it as part of the prompt, as part of your answer.
That's another one I guess I wasn't too fond of was that it was that one, what was it called? It's the bosses where they face each other and it's like drawings. That was pretty glitchy.
Oh, Champed Up?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
fixed that.
Oh, they did?
They fixed that.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Don't worry. I already told them day one about that, and that got fixed real soon. Like,
Can't just say that.
Huh.
Just say, I love the Jackbox games, but I think we all know, like, what the. I mean, I'm not saying it is my favorite game, but I think what really kind of made me sad was like I was hoping that another edition of You Don't Know Jack would be on this one.
The last time we had a You Don't Know Jack was in Pack 5. And before
Yeah.
that, Pack 1.
I mean, it's good to hear from Cookie Masterson again. But again, I just want more Jackbox. I want the wrong answer of the game again.
Yo, that would be cool. If they do decide to make another You Don't Know Jack, I would be down for that.
Yes. Hey, Ant.
Uh,
I have a request for you.
uh?
I have a request for you. Well, it's a request for the both of you, but it's gonna involve you, Ant, to look for something.
Oh?
Actually, let me pause it real quick.
Okay. I guess Spook can tell me that while we're in the process of basically the gap between this episode and next. So we'll see you guys back for some more Frantic Factory nonsense.
Oh, because like they're gonna like kind of look more. I was trying to look at the you know the thing with how every You Don't Know Jack game ends, but like I wanted to play that I wanted Grant to play that bit at the ending, and then just like that's how the episode ends. Like I would say like a thing, and then it'll end with You Don't Know Jack.
Well, I haven't ended the episode yet.
Oh. Then we can still do that. Okay.
Well, how long has it been actually?
28 minutes.
Like how long has it been though?
28 minutes.
Let me just stand on this table. Alright, well, we're doing good with Tiny Kong so far. You know what? Honestly, guys, I think there may not be any need for backtracking because it looks like we might be beating this entire level and like 100% this level, and like basically we might be beating this whole level in this session. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking guy who's playing monkey games, so I guess what I'm trying to say. But hey, you don't know that. I don't know that.
You don't know.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is. You don't know Jack!